It's like some kind of weird chill version. Oh, it's nasty. Oh, it's really nasty. It clashes so bad. Oh, and this is like completely different vibe.
Looking at me,
okay.
Tell me
this part's like pretty spot on. This is like almost identical, right?
Daddy, looking at me.
Daddy.
Will I ever be free? Have
Hang on. I clearly this is a take where I didn't remember the lyrics very well. It's like I half remember them and quickly change.
Will I ever be free? Have the line? All the things she said, 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 all the things she said.
That's not bad. It's the right sort of sound and the right sort of notes. Even this synth sound isn't bad. Okay, here we come. Building up. It's gonna hit hard here. It's like some weird, like, dark industrial cover of it or something. It's just alright. It's like, it's not bad. For once, it's actually not, like, unlistenable. Alright, here comes the dropout. And the big build before it. That big whoosh, that airplane sound. And those timpani hits. I don't think Darude used timpani on the original, but they sound pretty good here. Yeah, here it comes! I mean, it's really pretty recognizable as Sandstorm, right? Like, if you played this for someone, there's no mistaking that it's supposed to be Sandstorm. I mean, they also definitely would know it's not the original. If you could do this without audio, I'm not sure what this says about Darude. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing? The vibe is completely wrong. It's so calm. The original is so much faster and so much more energetic than this. It's like ding 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 ding. And instead we've got it all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. There we go. That's more like it. Paranoid, or am I just stoned? Okay, it's kind of coming back. I went to a shrink. Oh, I mean, it's pretty rough. This is a pretty hard listen. So quit my whining cause it's bringing her down. Oh no, I shouldn't have tried doing any harmonies. Grasping to control. So I better hold. Okay, I like. There's obviously a lot of problems with it, but I did kind of get that little break. So I better hold. I mean, the drums are not far off there. That wasn't bad. If we ignore the vocals and we ignore the guitar and we ignore the bass and we just listen to the drums, then it's kind of okay. I have a suspicion these chords are not what they appear to be. I know my singing isn't good, but it's normally at least sort of in key. Here it's like miles off. Maybe if I just take out the backing vocals. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Okay, no, maybe it's just bad. I mean, if you didn't tell someone this was Green Day and know that here's my early demo of my track, this part is kind of okay. I mean, obviously the vocals need a lot of work as well. Let me know what song I should recreate on mute next, because it can't be any worse than this one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's not quite the same anthemic synth as the original.
Not quite. I love how it's very close, but not quite.
Control yourself.
It's very happy. Oh, that's some good clapping. The water is warm, but it's sending
Very silent.
It's very silent. The bass is supposed to be just doing long-held notes here, and it's like it's dropped out completely.
But I thought this wouldn't hurt a lot, I guess not.
Could you tell that I didn't really remember that line?
Something told me. Something was telling me.
I'm a bit worried about this solo coming up.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Oh.
It's like a scary fairground or something.
I'm definitely scared. What's that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We've gone into a factory halfway through the song or something.
A malfunctioning factory. Get those children out the factory. Well, that's one way to end it.
It's so bad already. It's Elmo. Oh no. Oh God, it's very ominous. Okay. All right. This is good. Who hurt you, Elmo? Here we go. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Wake me up inside. It's so fast. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well this evening. Welcome on in, Sketch. Welcome in, Disco Raves, Drenched in Sauce. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. This is what I'm falling asleep to tonight. Please don't give me nightmares. I'm afraid I can make no such promises. Welcome on in, everyone. Hunter, hello. Danny, hello. Cactus. If you have a Crunchyroll, change your password immediately. Big hack. Okay, good to know. I don't think I do have Crunchyroll anymore. I did once upon a time. I should probably check. I was so confused when I had a nap and woke up to your live. Thought I went into a 4-day coma. No such 4-day coma. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Welcome on in. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, it's weird streaming on a Monday night. I don't think we've done a Monday night stream at all in like the last 8 months, however long I've been doing this now. Probably more than that. Yeah, I think this is the first one. Hope your starts to the week have been okay. Not too put off from the rest of the week. Kirsty, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday to you as well. Crystal, hello, hello. BTS is going to be an interesting choice. It's going to be something. There's a lot of vocals to do with this one. It is at least in English. I've picked one of their songs that is in English, so that's gonna make it at least a little bit obtainable, I think. It's been a long week already. It's only Monday, and yet. Jill, welcome on in. Recreating a banger tonight. It was a good song. I must admit, I'm not really much of a BTS fan. I haven't listened to much of their stuff. However, my partner is a fan, as evidenced by the BTS shrine beside me. I won't even pretend to know what any of this is. There's Kooky. Don't know what that is. There's this guy, McDonald's guy. There's all the cats. The hat I'm wearing is from Jimin's dad's cafe, I believe. Some Jimin's dad cat merch. And then there's some magazines and stuff at the back. So I could pretend that I am taking over as a BTS fan. Miyunami, welcome on in. No worries at all. Have a good gaming sesh. Grandma Trash, welcome on in. At least we don't need to hear something in Korean the entire time. That is true. Thank you for the hearts. Natalie, welcome on in. I know, it's unusual doing a Monday night stream. Blah, hello. Haven't seen you since the Christmas songs. Have you improved in guessing instruments? Debatable. I'll let chat answer for that one. Free range legs. Hello. This is Logic Pro, not Ableton. Although I am a fan of Ableton. I do like it as well. The baby gong is present. Yeah, as always. Any subs, we bang the gong. Bang the gong for subs. Right. What are we doing tonight? Abelenia, welcome on in. Let me get this sorted back out. So yeah, I'll have my BTS shrine for inspiration tonight. I've improved in remembering the correct atmosphere of songs since Christmas. Okay, well hopefully that continues through tonight. FL Studio is good as well. Yeah, my stance on all these things is they all pretty much do the same thing. They all achieve the same job at the end of the day. So use whichever one you're most comfortable with, and I wouldn't worry too much about it, to be honest. Right, what's the time? It's just gone 8:30. That means we've got maximum 3 hours to get this done, which should be plenty of time. I feel like we've sped up a bit. The last few songs, I think, have been like an hour and a half. Some of the more difficult ones have been like 2 and a bit hours, and I tend to ramble a little bit on some of them. So I reckon 3 hours should be plenty of time for this. I was listening to the instrumental, and I don't think it's really that complicated. I think there's a lot of vocal layers that are going to need some work, but I don't think the instrumental will be too bad. So yeah, I guess we may as well just get started. Anyone who hasn't seen any of these before, tonight we will be recreating BTS. Let me say that again. I should say the song name, shouldn't I? I feel like the threshold to make this song better than the original is quite low. Oh, that's harsh words for any of the BTS fans. Yes, tonight we will be recreating Dynamite by BTS, but my laptop will be muted the entire time. I'm not going to be able to hear anything. We're going to be doing our best to recreate it with MIDI, with samples. We're going to do some singing, probably quite a lot of singing, as there's a lot of vocal layers. Then we will listen to the original all together and see how close, or maybe not so close, I managed to get. That is the plan for this evening. Leah, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I should put all my stuff on airplane mode so I don't keep getting buzzing all the time. Let's do that. Or on focus mode. Okay, there we go. Let's just jump in. This song starts with an electric piano or pad sort of sound. Simba, hello, welcome on in. So let's get that in straight away. Right, I need to keep an eye on any skipped frames because my PC lately does not seem super up to rendering everything lately, which is annoying. I reckon it's nearly time for me to get a new PC because this one feels on its last legs. I'm not even asking that much from it really because I'm doing all the music stuff on a separate PC, on a separate Mac. So the actual PC only has to worry about rendering the stream, which really shouldn't be that much work. Let's just put it on an electric piano to start with. So we're in C# minor. So let me put in a C minor and then shift it up. So we're in C sharp minor. Nice hat, thank you very much. Jimin's dad's cafe restaurant hat. I joined this while I was making music. Accidentally made a trap beat. Very nice. Not a huge fan of trap, but it's fine. Right, what we doing next? We're going C sharp minor to F sharp minor. Going boom, 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 boom. And the same chord progression is used all the way through. So I'm hoping it'll be relatively quick. Sin Toast, Johnny, thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Thank you very much for stopping on by. Laws Bobbins, welcome on in. You still listen to the Pretty Fly for a White Guy remake because I find the core horns funny. I need to get that one out. There's so many TikToks now that I'm behind on. There's so many good ones that we've done that haven't gone out yet. So I really need to get a move on with them. Right, what am I doing? What rhythms do we need for the chords? It's like boom, boom. And then we go to a B major. Boom. Is that right? Yeah. And now to an E major. Okay. So we're doing like boom, 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 boom. But the rhythm is like 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 boom. Something like that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that's on the ands. All the chord changes except for the first one are on like offbeats. So that should be pushed back to there. That looks right to me. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, I think that makes sense. On a Monday, I know. Welcome on in, Alexander Hamilton. And American Katsuni. Hope you're doing well. And he brings gun to school. That was definitely one of my ones of all time. That turned out very well. Yeah, I think that's one of my favourite bits. It's a good reminder to not pick too many songs that I need to censor. Right, do we want a different sound than this? I think it is kind of like an electric piano sound, but I think this is going to be a bit too plain. I'm maybe more tempted to pick like a calm synth pad sound. Maybe like slow drift. That could be okay, something like that. Vocals are going to be questionable for this one, I think. We'll see. Okay, that's literally all we need at the start there. And then we have a kick come in. So it's the drums are fairly standard for this. So I think it is a proper drum kit. I don't think it's a machine or purely samples. I reckon let's go with a funk rock kick, because it kind of has like a funk disco style to it. Hopefully these will be some nice punchy funk drums. And at the start, we just want a kick on every beat. Kayla's Enchanted, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. You've moved over from TikTok to the maybe superior app. Maybe. It's the one I prefer watching streams on. Right. El Show de los Puppets Espanol. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. You challenged me to recreate an Argentinian song. Which Argentinian song should I recreate? There's got to be like a famous Argentinian song that everyone knows, right? I have done Buddy Holly. Yeah, I've done that already. There's some Spotify releases scheduled. Yeah, I need to really get back on that. Yeah. I've got to do some editing this week. and some of the Don't Cry For Me Argentina, welcome on in, Fish. Is that a song from Argentina, or is it just about Argentina? Because that does change things. Right, so we got the same chords, but they're spread out a lot more. Yeah, I need to do an admin week. I need to do some editing, and I'm almost certain that I'm going to do the Gorillas edit. So I need to make sure that that goes out. And I've got a bit of a backlog, so I could do a few at once. But yeah, we need to get some good songs up on the Spotify. Right, what else do we need? We need a bass. The bass is quite complicated. The bass is like really driving this song forward. I need to do a Tame Impala song. Yeah, I need to add that. I'm pretty sure I've got at least one on my playlist. But yeah, definitely need to do a Tame Impala song. All right, let's get a bass in. I kept going back and forth on whether the bass in this is a synth bass or a played bass. And I feel like it's probably an actual played bass, but with some processing to make it sound more synth-like. That's kind of what I've settled on. I think it's a bit too funky to be fully programmed. But I could be wrong. Let's go with Disco Slap. Because yeah, it sounds too much like there's like some proper slap bass parts going on with some pops and stuff at least in the chorus. So I reckon we go with an actual bass. I have no idea what effects are on here. Chroma Glow. Okay, we'll probably just stick with what's on here. I might add a chorus effect to it a little bit. Right. So the bass does kind of follow the chords, so maybe we can start just by copying the chords down. It's doing just the root notes, and it's doing that at the start of each bar. And the bass sort of follows this pattern of the bass sort of follows a pattern of hit the root at the start of the bar, and then leave some space, do a little bit of like a twiddly fill thing into the next bar. So it's all like bum, ba-da-da-bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, something like that. So that's what we need to try and emulate here. So yeah, we've got the bass at the start of each bar. So we got like bom, 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 bom. So I think we need to go bom, do 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 dum bum, boo do boo dum bum. So we should go on the free and we should probably boom, 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 boom. Thank you for the hearts, Abby. Welcome on in. I reckon something like. Reminds me of My Musical Monster game. Oh God. It's gonna be funkier than this, isn't it? Boom, 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 ba-da-da, boom. I'm trying to think what I would play if I was playing it. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I think boom, 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 like that. Maybe. Boom. 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 Doo-doo. Do. No, we definitely want more notes than this, right? Boom. Johnny, thank you very much for stopping on by. Have a good lunch. I use Logic Pro to do this. You can overshare something gross if you would like to. Dynamite meets Thriller. Oh god. Is LMMS a good app for making music productions? Good question. I've never used it. I'm just having a look at it now. My stance on a lot of DAWs is they all do basically the same thing. So just use whichever one you find most comfortable to work with. And there's no reason, unless it's like really, really limited, there's no reason why you can't make a good song in any one of these things. They all basically do the same thing. Oh god. It was a big scab, I think, because it just dislodged and went down my throat. Lovely. I'm sure it's what everybody wanted to know. Nelbert's album reviews. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Do 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 do. All right, I'm gonna spend a bit of time on the bass because it really is like the foundation of the whole song. So I want to make sure we get it right. That is related to the quinoa incident, yeah. For anyone who missed it the other day, my fiance had the pleasure of getting some quinoa go the wrong way when she was swallowing. So rather than going down her throat, it went up into her nasal passage and managed to get itself so stuck that we had to go to ENT and get it vacuumed out of her nose with a camera. It was lovely. Now she's recovering. I need to lock in on how this is supposed to sound, because this will be do 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 boom 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 do 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 do. So this will be too fast, right? Because this will be like do 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 do. Do, 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 do. And we want it to be funkier than that. We want it to be like dum ba-dum ba-dum bum boom 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 boom. My Ghostbusters video is your favourite just because of the guitar that sounds like a Coldplay song. There's a lot of mess in a lot of these songs. It's all from memory. I've got some notes written down. So I've written down like bass comes in here, or the full drum kit comes in here, that sort of thing. And outlining where some of the chord changes are. But otherwise it's from memory. I'm not listening back to it. So I haven't got like the bass line written down or anything like that, which is why I'm racking my brain now trying to remember how it should go and figuring out the rhythms for it. Boom 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 ba-dum boom. So I think we need to change up. I think it maybe needs, it either needs fewer notes, or it needs at least a rhythm change. It needs a gap, because at the moment this is too fast, and it's just like boom, 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 do 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 do, boom, 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 boom. So we can get rid of that. Boom, boom. Do, 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 do. I think we could do like do 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 do. Maybe something like that. Do 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 do. Okay, yeah, that feels like it might be right. Let me just add in the very speed, or vari speed, or however you want to pronounce it. Let's play it back at 25% speed so I can really check the rhythm there. Yeah, okay. So in my mind, this is sounding like boom, do 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 do, which I hope is in the right sort of ballpark. Samit Kane, hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. I need to update that moobot command. Let me do that quick, because that is really out of date now. If you aren't already aware, I've started posting some videos onto YouTube, but there's no longer a premiere for it, so I need to update that YouTube command. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Sorted forever. Right, we're on a side quest, that's right. Alex, welcome on in. El Show de los Puppets Espanol, thank you very much for stopping on by. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Dos, hello, hello. Right, here we go. Dun, do, 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. So we're going to copy this pattern, because I think it's like a similar pattern the whole way. So we've got boom, 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 boom. Something like this. It's going to be a bit of a disaster, I think. Yeah, we're doing an unusual Monday stream, because I'd intended to do one on... Well, last Thursday's stream got cancelled because we had a medical emergency to deal with. So then I did my usual Friday night stream, and I intended to do one on Saturday to make up for the missed stream on Thursday. But then just ended up being too tired Saturday, ran out of time yesterday with other things going on. So it ended up getting pushed all the way back to today. But that's fine. Just a bit unusual. Katia, hello, hello, welcome in. Charlie, Octogirl, hope you're doing well. This has some sus in the air tonight vibes. Well, yeah, we'll put in the big drum fill halfway through the song, just the do 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 do. With one of the BTS members in a gorilla suit. Obviously, that's what the song's missing. Do we want to follow the same pattern? Boom, 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 do, 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 do. Let's mix it up a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Should we go like up the octave? I think that could be good. I really am just guessing at what should be going on here. Like this. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. 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 Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Boom. Do, 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 do. Okay, something like this. And then once we got the bass done, we will be rocking for the rest of the song. So this is kind of the most complex part, I think. Starting to suspect this stream is cursed. Things seem to go wrong a lot. Yeah. It's because the altered schedule, the universe is messed up. I meant the channel in general. The altered schedule is just a result of the curse. It's just constantly, every stream is messed up in one way or another. Right, so we got boom, 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 boom. That's what we need at the end. Boom, 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 boom. So we want to drop down to boom, 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 doom, do, boom, 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 boom. Oh, I don't know. Do 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 Okay, something like that's going to have to do. So we've got intro, verse 1. Pre-chorus? You're hearing the vision a bit more now. Good. Toit Toit, welcome on in. My polite vocals give you serotonin. I'm glad you enjoy the very calm vocals. Hello. My husband and I have casted this live onto our big TV. Now we're locked in. Oh God. I have to provide entertainment worthy of the big screen. Well, I hope it's enjoyable and not too traumatizing. What else do we need? We need we need some claps. I'm sure you'll all be glad to hear. We need some full-on drums for this next section. I think let's plot out the next section first, and then we'll come back and add these claps. Welcome on back, the Spanish puppets. I feel like we need a clap emote. Yeah, I need to finish actually getting some emotes sorted. We need a gong one, but we definitely need a clap one. This claps come up too many times. Let's get some drums in. Right, so kick on every beat, snare on 2 and 4. Maybe, yeah, let's just go with a center snare. And then hi-hats on 8th notes, I reckon. Plus an open hi-hat at the end. So maybe like, probably let the open hi-hat hang on a bit. So these can just get copied across as well. Pleasure sweet as hell. Yeah, this beat jingle like money. Okay, yeah, that'll work. You'll be glad to know the song is entirely in English, no Korean parts. So we won't have to endure too many something in Koreans like we did for K-pop Demon Hunters. You want me to never remove this emote is only temporary one. It seemed like a good idea at the time, that emote. But it serves no purpose at all. Never gets used. Right, we need claps on the 2s and the 4s. And there's like a double snare at the end. He says, yeah, we should put the double claps on every second bar, I think. Yeah. Something like that. What are we supposed to use it for? Exactly, yeah, it serves no purpose. Yeah. Okay, that rhythm works. We do need a bass slide at the very start as well, which I have not yet put in. Let's get rid of everything except this. The bass is too high as well. That's one thing that has just become very apparent. Sure. Can we make this a slide? Slide. My dad bitter guy. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We want to just slide all the way down. Maybe what I should do instead is on this very first beat, just put a slide in from +2 as a slap. Sure. All right, that hopefully works. Kimberly, hello, hello. Welcome on in. So much better than the original that I've never listened to. It doesn't have a Korean part in the chorus. Not that I know of, anyway. Can I do Levitating by Dua Lipa? Autocorrect changed Dua Lipa to Dua Lips. I think it's on my to-do list. If not, I should definitely add it. Bass needs to go down whilst I remember, because that's highest note is currently, well, was a B3, which is quite high for bass. This is probably, I mean, this could be too low, but I think that's going to be alright. I can't just make up a Korean part because I don't know any Korean. It doesn't work like that. Hello, hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name. LEMOF 710. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. If you don't know what we do here, it's a bit hard to explain. We are recreating Dynamite by BTS, but my laptop is muted. I can't hear anything. I'm doing my best to recreate the original track using just some MIDI, some samples, and we're going to sing some vocals in a little bit. Luckily for you guys, or maybe not so luckily, you do get to hear the entire time. We're doing our best. I don't think it's going to turn out great, but we'll see. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome on in, everyone. Right, what are we doing? We need to add... We need to add some claps. We need to add some plinky guitar riff. There's a little guitar that goes like... Ding, 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 something like that. Just sort of plinking away in the background. We should add that because that's the sort of thing I'm going to completely forget to add in if I don't do it right this second. So let's reset that. Let's get ourselves into contact and find an electric guitar. Well, oh, funk guitar could be good. It is very funky. I worry we tried the funk guitar before. It could be okay. I'm a bit worried we tried it before and it didn't turn out great. But let's give it a go again. So from what I remember, this guitar part repeats over all 4 chords. So we need some kind of riff that works over the top of all of this. And these share a lot of the same notes, or at least very similar ones. If I come out of that view. So, like this note appears in the first and last chord. This note appears in the first and last. These are kind of around. So maybe we need something in this sort of cluster. It's like ding 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 ding, because then we're going to be hitting something that works with all the notes. So that's going to be my guess, is that we should, if we drop that in and we use those as our notes, because we can do something that works around that. I mean, it only gives us 3 notes, but we can, if we need more notes, we can stray outside of that. And then we need it to come in on like near the end of the riff, near the end of the bar. It's definitely not at the start of the bar. So maybe like something that ends on the 4th beat. Maybe even quicker than this. Dun, 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 dun. We want something on a B. Yeah, let's use some more notes than this. Dun, 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 dun. I think something like that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And then we just let that roll. Let that loop. Plinky guitar. And whack that off to the side somewhere. Maybe up the velocity a bit. Okay, great. I think something like that will be fine. You want me to add something I added in Korean? Sounds like a car starter. Good. It's a very funky car alarm. Right, this repeats twice probably. APC, hello, hello. Funk guitar is certainly a choice. Is there in the original? Whether this sounds like a guitar is completely different altogether. Okay, and then everything kind of drops out on the last bar. Yeah, okay, everything should drop out here. Snip, snip, snip. Get rid of you. So drop out all of that. Bass drops out. And then slides back in on the last, probably half a bar. Sure. Something like that. Disco overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm Dynamite, you know I glow, boom, boom, do, 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 do. Okay, the bass should actually come back in here. And we need to do a slide down, which again, I don't seem to be able to pick from here. I feel like I need a slide out, but we only get slide in. So maybe I can do slide... Maybe if I just do a slide slow, and we hope for the best, that that's a slide down. Alright, this leads into the chorus. We need a riser to lead into the chorus. Yeah, everything drops out. Let's record some claps whilst we're here. As always, we need a few layers of claps. Let's let it roll from back here somewhere. And the pattern is just clap, 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 clap. And then we need a separate clap that we're going to do some reverse reverb, cool stuff on in place of a riser. And then it drops out for that last bar. Okay, perfect. Let's layer that out like 5 times. How many people in BTS are there? We need to do that many claps. My timing was way off there. I feel like I really missed the first one. And tried to overcompensate as a result. 7, okay. That's 7 whole layers of clapping we need to do. I missed a double clap. Yeah, the first one did feel early. I need to get my timing. I need to get my timing locked in. Okay, that was fine. How do you think all the different members of BTS clap? They're all going to clap a little bit differently, right? Four more to go. That one was Jimin, obviously. We got a clap for every member. They wouldn't leave someone out, right? If they were in the studio, they wouldn't be like, you 5 go do claps, you 2 sit in the corner. It'd be all seven of them clapping. Okay, great. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. And we'll pan these out as well. So let's make this like minus 50. That's this is maybe a bit much. And one more. You wouldn't normally pan claps like all the way around. Great. Right, we need to do a single clap somewhere. I mean, I could just take one of these claps, right? That we then export and add reverb to. So let me copy that and undo it. And plonk it over here. And it should land on the last beat of the bar, is my thinking. So hang on, let's do this like over here. We want this to land on this bar beat here. So let's just line these up manually. That one's perfect. Look at that one. Doesn't need adjusting at all. Let's fix that one separately. Okay, great. So that should be one big clap.